Busy day today. What are you looking at here?
About 25,000 miles.
Right, so tell us from Georgie.
So I've just
Work smart, not hard. Tag your tools.
And then he told us about leaking stock tap. So me and Luke come out, we've assessed it, and then this is quite a common fault with stock tap. So
Just popped to merchants, haven't we, Matt?
yeah.
Fucking hell, he stayed the night.
Yeah, one kicked me out.
What are you doing? Did you see the comment last night about Emmerdale or it?
No.
Someone commented saying it looks like the kid from Emmerdale was just being sent down. And you do as well. I was gonna slap her then if you said you watch it. Right, so I'll say it again. Brands, everything. My hair is a complete mess. I haven't had time to get it cut, but I've got to take time to make time. There's a lot going on in the business. Right? Did you get your hair cut on the weekend?
yeah, I did go for
Where did you go, George? Talk to me.
that.
Was it good?
Yeah.
Good view of this. Like I say, for all you single ladies out there. Are you still single? Did you meet someone at Park Life?
No.
What's your favourite cereal? Cocoa
Not
Pops. Yeah, but can you eat them because they're free? But you go shop a bar on. You got some money left from week, or no, you spent it all?
No, I've got £1.22.
£1.22? What do you mean? Are you joking? Then we've got Luke's in the office here, right, mate? Dreading this, he's dragging me into the office. What's up, boss?
Teaching you how to use YouTube.
No, I'm editing from the phone and we're getting good comments from the fans. They're loving it. So what he's showing us here, this YouTube studio, it's a bit above my remit, I'll be honest with you.
I'm tied up with tags and everything, it's all on here. It's easy.
Do you put shoe polish on the back of your head to cover that bald patch?
You what?
Do you put shoe polish on the back of your head?
No, I just glue it back on there.
CT.
So Luke's out of van today, bless him, he's coming in his car, he's a proper team player, right, Luke?
Yeah, tank's dead.
Tank's dead. Well, it's partly dead. I reckon we could get it back on the road, but is it worth it, mate? Is it worth it? What do your fans think? Would you get a new van or put, as the mechanic said, a bag of sand into the van? What it means $1,000, I don't know. But the van's 100 and odd, how many miles?
169.
What?
169,000.
Right, we're gonna cut that bit for getting a new van. Luke, talk to me, Luke. What's going on?
I'm showing you how to get your arms off me now. Get your arms off me.
You've been touched by me.
I don't ever want to be fucking.
So I've got a call, and you can see there he is, Matty. Roadwork's going on, so it's an absolute frigging nightmare to get here. And he's asked me to move the van, so I'm going to pull her forward, and then he can just literally slip straight in. And he's over there now. See him just sat behind that one there. I'll pull her forward. And there he is. He knew it was coming. So you're working with Luke today because his van's broke down. I've got your van, so you've had a bit of a tired out. How are we doing anyway? You want on the no YouTube footage of all this? It was crap. You feeling good? You feeling a bit better? Because you was pathetic. You was wasting a baboon on a thingy.
Yeah, I'm feeling good actually.
Here he is. Look, everyone's coming to the office. It's like an ant's nest, isn't it? What you got here? You bought your kitchen with you? Coffee machine in your pocket.
Look at that though, mate. Look at that. Don't get that accompanying, mate.
What do you mean?
Council.
Got Jessica in today, accounts, looking at the van. So what van mileage has your van got, Matt?
Too many.
How many has it got, tell me?
I'll tell you the exact figure now if you want.
Go on then.
It's unsafe to drive, mate.
It's unsafe because you don't keep it clean.
237,233.
Yes, but the chassis is fine. It's had a brand new engine put in about 2 years ago. But
Held it back together last month.
we are imminently looking at new vans. Right, Matt, before we go any further, a lot of fans liked it yesterday. What's your motivational quote of the day?
I'll come back to you in 2 minutes, I just need to think.
Alright, I'll come back to you.
Nice one.
Kiss me. So, busy day today. What are you looking at here?
About 25,000 miles.
So Dale's...
based on that, your van is technically on around the world 10 times, yeah.
So Dale wants to do a sponsored run, he's going to run around the world. Any of you fans out there, local put a link in, but if we could sponsor him, he just wants to get to a quick. I always aim to repair.
What?
I always aim to repair. But I do get what you're saying. We're just having a bit of a debate about the van situation because the guys come back at us, said they'll do a little job for us, blah, 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 but we're having a bit of a chat, aren't we? And the biggest thing here is we are a team at Caprani. George's input is unreal. And for all you single ladies out there, this guy is free. Give us a chat now, George.
No.
That's it, no.
I'm with you, Luke, and I should get new vans, man.
Yeah, no, I agree totally. I'm understanding that. Well, that's what we'll do then. We'll have a chat, like I say, look at the finances today, count the guys and go from there. But I'm going to now go, get in the back of my van, put a stick on the accelerator and let it drive itself somewhere and tie myself up in the back and there cry. No, it's another day. I'm with George today. So, Luke, can you get a bit of content today as well?
What we did?
Yes, get a bit of content, please.
Get some content.
Oh, so Matty's got some
Yeah.
servicing to do today.
Oh, and while you're on it as well, Dale, can you get some content?
Who wants to see him sign?
I have to video myself.
A lot of people like Dale. We Care Pest Control, aka Chris, give him a shout out. Hey!
Fuck you, phone, they'll sign one.
Mate, I'm always smiling at
Chris likes Joe, the pest guy's like, oh, Dale's real, so I'm kidding. I was like, yeah. So they'll be watching this, they'll be like, yay. How much is phone bill, Matt?
£71.22.
Sorry, Dale, what was you saying?
Matty's got 22p.
Why'd you phone bill that?
Let's say, right.
Mate, it's all, what is it, Babe Station you watch or something? Or OnlyFans?
He comes down.
Don't know your friend, George.
George.
I don't know your friend, George. George was asking for his password, so you can get on it. George. I can see full of Apprentice on. Nah, I'm going to get off to work now. There's my boy, Ian Up. Shout out on the YouTube.
Just get rid of that, mate. It's what happens when you get older.
Look, right, need a bit of a serious chat, lads. I'll be honest with you, there's a bit going on in the business. I'm going to let Matt take the lead on this. Matt, what are we talking about today?
Luke's hair.
What's up with his hair? Matt, don't, mate, he'll blow off.
See? Look!
No, come on, tell the fans why e-commerce, we're going to say it, why internet and branding is important.
I think as many channels as possible for communication to make sure we get as many leads as we can, the better, really.
It's so professional when it comes out this daily. Yeah. So on that note, guys, Matty, you got a sec. What? Can you just stand in between these two, please? Matt, can you stand in between these two, please? Look, Dale, stay a minute. Right, you've had your time. I'm going to pick one of you. Thingy, motivational for the day. Dale, go.
Oh, mate, you get me every time. Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard enough.
Yes! Go on, Luke.
Live life to its fullest.
Right, go on then. We're back on you.
Are you doing that?
Dale will still wait on you.
No.
Alright then.
Not after yesterday, I can't.
Tell me about your laptop stand.
Apprentice.
So today, Matt is working with Luke's working with Matt.
Luke's working with me. Luke's
Yeah.
my van, so technically he's my little bitch, so don't
Matt, just lean it up on him. Lean it on him. I think you're right, fair play. If he's going to drive around all day, you should put that in the van.
I've got gas work, he can't fucking do it.
Yeah, but I'll be getting the tools out on that.
What the fuck are you doing the work?
Or do us a fit. Help him carry a panel at least then. Look, go on. Share the effort.
Let's get that there.
Look, he's spitting his dummy out. Mate, so you're in this van today. Apologies, I'm going to have a word with him about keeping it clean.
I'm meant to sit in that.
What are these? Oh, man. Yeah, we're rolling, George. Tell me for what's going on, lad.
So we just come to check the first fix today, checking what needs to do for our next visit. We're just waiting for the
Quartz wet tops.
yeah, Yeah.
And everything's there, so all we're going to do is be a nice little project for you, George. I know you're at college next week, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
But obviously we've got to get the hot and colds first fixed up with the tap, and what else have we got to do? Get the waste tied and stuff, haven't we?
Yeah, for the dishwasher. Get
So,
that all piped
but
up.
today, working smart, George has got the hose drilled, pulled the stuff in, so when we do come to second fix,
Just easy.
for all you single ladies out there. Right, Georgie, what we're doing now then?
Just cleaning this strap out, could keep blocking up.
So, I'll give it a bang out in there, see if there's out in it. Oh, I'm not feeling that in it. That's a bit sludgy, I'll have to clean that up as well. We'll get the trap clean for now, that's stinking in it. Do I doing that? Horrible, innit? Do you know why it happens? When the systemises that set up correctly, the urine crystallises, it hardens.
Yeah.
So, if you taste it, it's quite nice. Oh. Not the nicest jobs, that is it, George?
No, get it done.
Get your jeweller, you get involved, I was going to do it, but he said give me some gloves, I'll get it sorted. So get in there, just get it stuck in it. I'll test the systemiser now and all being well, that should be good, shouldn't it, lads?
Yeah, shall we sort it?
Your Arnold's. George, I reeled a bit too much blow roll off there, didn't I?
You need to think about it next time.
Environment, innit?
It's money.
Money costs the money to you, George, appreciate that.
Commercial clients somewhere, and they told us about a leaking stock tap. So me and Luke come out, we've assessed it, and then this is quite a common fault with stock tap for this. And the gland just gets a bit loose over time, with just a bit of wear and tear, and the usual. So all you actually do is wrap a bit of Loctite around it, pack that gland out. Don't need to be loads. And then what I also like to do, because you can never be too sorry or too safe even, just get a bit of paste on there like that.
And that is going to stop that little drip, isn't it?
Yeah. Hopefully.
Well, that's the plan.
Because if not, for a second.
If not, this full section is probably going to come out at some point, but little repair. Been going on for a while, hasn't it? Nearly there, down to a little drip.
And look at that.
One more little nip. There we go. Problem sorted. Fingers.
I've got your fucking car.
We got free. That's what you've got, haven't you?
Yeah.
It was free.
You messed your cow.
Messy cow for free. I've got the same. You was being an absolute fanny though, weren't you? Couldn't have the chilli sauce, could you? Little bit spicy, so he's gone for sweet chilli instead.
Lose it, doesn't it?
No, it don't.
No, it does.
And I'm well chuffed because I found that. That's fucking banging. But dinner time, and then what we got?
4 services, mate.
4 services, and then you've got to go back to the office to a quart, haven't you?
Not from there.
So it's either 4 services and a beer or 4 services and a quart. We'll see how that day goes.
Right, George, so next job.
Not
Seems to be caring. Not flushing, what do you think the problem is?
I need to fix the siphon, I'll get a new one.
So why is the siphon not working?
I don't know.
So what we'll do is we'll strip it out and I'll give you a little understanding of how siphons work. For all you apprentices out there, they'll like this one, won't they, George? This is the toilet. Right then, Georgie, so a bit of old school plumbing here. Let's have a little look then. So what we've got here, talk us through this. This is a toilet.
Siphon.
And do we know how a siphon works?
So that pulls it up.
Yep. You hold it like that then. Just hold it there, that's great. So basically what happens is, the level of the water sits here, There's a little about a 10mm gap there, literally. And when you pull that up, it creates what we call siphonic action. So, like, do you know when you do a straw if you're out drinking? And you suck a straw and you tip it off the edge, it'll keep running, or you can hold your thumb, and it's the same scenario. Once you pull that chain there, it forces water up the top of the siphon. Once it gets over the top and creates a vacuum, it will literally empty all the contents down to this level, because that's the air brake there. Yeah. So it'll just start pulling it, like I say. But obviously, the issue with this is what you found is... Come on then, talk to me.
It's broke. It's
broken, so let's get
right,
show what's
tell me
going
what you
found, Georgie.
So I've just restart.
No, go with the flow. Show us what it is. It's a diaphragm washer.
Undid all this, got a diaphragm washer out.
You can see what's the issue with that. That should be no rips in it, should be smooth, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
So what are we going to do here, George?
So we're going to create a new one.
That's right.
Back bag.
Little tips of the trade, that is laying at Caprari. What a guy. Literally, all I'm going to do here is put my mark there, just score my Stanley knife all the way around it. You can see now, I'll double this up, but I've created a new washer like that. It is a thick bin bag, but I like to make two. I'll drop them in like that, and again, saves you out of a sticky predicament. So what I'll do now, Georgie, is what I need to do. I need to there, put them together like that, put a mark like that there.
Mark they all up.
You know, mate. So I'll just do a little cross like that. And what I'll do is do that. Again, mate, we're here to mend, repair. Do you know what I mean? Pop it over the top like that. I've got two little holes there, which I'll just all I'll do, to be fair, I might just get away with. Just doing that. This is a bit long, but this in it, but we'll do it. But you see, working smart, I got taught to when I was an apprentice. Put it up a sticky situation. If we put it all back together, I can't remember what it went, George. Did it go like that?
I think so.
We'll edit this bit and have a little play on, but I'm sure it went like that. Yeah, it did, because that goes in there like that. Yeah, it did, so that goes like that. And literally there. We're still rolling. Put that in there now. So you can see now. New washer created. Bosh!
For all the apprentices out there, work hard, not smart.
Why have you worked hard, not smart?
I went smart, not hard.
Because we've rewashed the siphon, haven't we?
Yeah.
Give it a little flush in. What do you think to that, Georgie? That's experience that. You'll teach your grandkids that. But, like I said, for single ladies out there.
What are you doing, Matt?
Yeah, I'm alright apart from this like 50 degrees in this room.
I didn't ask how he was, I said, what are you doing?
You said, how are you, Matt?
No, I said, what are you doing, Matt?
I thought I said, how are you, Matt?
I don't care how you are. What have we got on here?
Just a little, so this afternoon basically, we've got a few boiler services to tie up, so this is what me and Luke are on with today, as his van is down. So we've just done one. Yeah, that was behind the fridge, which Luke could get to, so I
We don't talk about that though, do we?
And then just this one, yeah, just a little ideal logic.
So a bit of experience for Matty, get him a bit hands-on doing these services now. Watch him.
So what let's do for services, I've took the case off now, quick little visual inside, all looks okay, no leaks, looks in good condition. I'm going to check the sump, clean the condensate trap out, and take a reading on the analyzer.
We're going to strip this down that way, we're going to have a check of the burner, aren't we?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to get Matty to do now, we're not going to show you what to do because it's gas service, shouldn't be showing people how to do them. So we're going to strip this down, give it a clean, and then we'll come back to you when we're doing the readings. But like Matty said, check the sump, clean the trap, we'll check the vessel, get the fan out, burner out, give it a little wash through, and then we'll get to our readings. So Matty's going to get on with that now, under my supervision. So let's go. Got Matty outside now, just doing his test on the meter. Come on, Matt, explain this.
So first of all, we do a little let by test, which is half of the working pressure. So between 20 and 21. So I've gone between like 10 and 11 here. So I'm on 10.86. Test this for a minute. test the tightness for a minute.
So stabilisation for a minute after
Let
that.
by stabilising tightness in it. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
let by for 1 minute, stabilisation for 1 minute, and then the tightness for 2 minutes. And we're looking for, I can't remember the exact figures for the dropout we're allowed.
So for this meter here, we are allowed 4 millibar, but
We don't like to leave 4 millibar.
yeah, no. So personally, we're allowed to leave 4. I'll always work to 2 on these. I'll always work to half of that, so it gives me a bit of tolerance on top of the tolerance that's allowed, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, so Matt is on with this now, and we're going to go finish off upstairs, get the test done, and then we will be out of here. Right, so that's been stripped down, cleaned. Thing is, Matt is just on with the testing now, so he's going to check the flow, get the readings from that. We'll check the air intake as well, make sure the flow's intact. We've visually checked the flow from outside, haven't we, Matt?
Yep.
Topped up the pressure because that was a little bit low. Everything so far has been absolutely fine, so as soon as this passes, we are going to be out of here.
Oh, my tools are here, mate.
It's a big day, mate.
Oh, Georgie. Let's have a look then. Bring them to the table, lad. It's tool day. You've got the bag sorted, haven't you? Got it in your box.
I don't want to pop out.
Let's get him in here then, lad.
Geordie's tools.
Oh, look, Dale, what a guy you are. Finally sorted it. Excuse that, we've had cowboys on it. It's getting fixed. Brandon. Georgie's got new tools. So tool bags, so we've got him the Minotaur. I gotta admit we use barcode, but it does the job. He's got a barcode one as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
You got a little flip knife for your pocket, lad. Because at Caprani, Dale, what do we like doing? Investing in. That's right, mate. Apprentices, everything. We do it right, don't we, mate? Nice little monument cutter set. So, George, the question is what a lot of apprentices asked. You want a video for you as well, Dale. They want a couple of videos, one from the business background. Should we get one sorted shortly?
Yeah.
Love it. George, and they want one from you about Apprentice and what you have in your tool bag. A couple of comments last night. Is that alright? I appreciate you, lads, because I know you'll do it where Matty wants to cut and he's like,
No, I won't pay him.
oh, look at this! George Colley gives motivational quote, you new tools. Something like hammer it in. George, next job, talk me through what we're doing here. Last minute job.
Patching this up.
We're going to fill that in and while we're doing it because it's all getting rendered. So what's the plan of attack now?
So we sweat this off.
We're going to sweat that off.
Cut it.
We're just going to sweat it off, that's all we're going to do, aren't we? Then we'll extend it out with a socket.
Yeah.
He can render because he'll put a little bit of a mill cut and then that'll be nice and finished when he's done. We're going to fill that in because that's not the best. We're going to renew this outside tap, get rid of this waste, fill that in, cut that, extend it out ready to go, then get the soil stacked down as well. Luckily I'm working with the man and the myth. Hey guys, so sort that out, what was going on right there. Anyways, I'm on my last job now. Matt has just gone to go get a few bits now. Silver lining today, this is what I mean about the team at Caprani. George's granddad has got a van we can borrow, so I was looking at leasing one there just temporarily for like 4 weeks until we get a new van sorted, because it's not something you can just do overnight. And his granddad's going to lend us a spare van that he's got, so bonus, we've got Luke insured and he's picking it up now. They've left a bit early. Matt's gone to get a couple of bits now because what I'm doing, this project here is getting rendered, so I've been asked by our client to extend the outside tap, just cut that, extend the waste out there, take the clips off. I've filled the old hole in there, I'm just going to back it out with a bit of foam and then cement that over. Same with that one, and then I've extended the blow off there. I need to cement around the flow, that is an existing flow, and then this will be ready for rendering. And I've also got to cut this soil stack here, because there you can see it all joins in, and they have just flushed it on me, which is an absolute nightmare. So I got, but all I'm going to do there is just put that tee on, if it's alright. I hope it is. Yeah, it's sound. I'll put that tee on temporarily tonight, and I'm trying to literally with this stack cut it now, and 45, so when the renderer comes it can render tight to the end. He's got a neat finish. Again, I'll admit, don't look the best, looks a little bit rough, but once it's rendered I can sort that out, obviously do what I need to do with that, because I'll put his render beam on. It just makes the full job look a lot tidy. So yeah, be a nice little one this once it's done. I don't know what colour going for the render scheme, but it's just bit of care and courtesy doing a proper job really. But yeah, respect George for sorting the van situation out, lad, and just hurry up Matt, because I need to get these holes filled in. I want to get home because it's been a long day.